What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Prime Video's new animated shorts, The Boys Presents Diabolical. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. Oh my god, this new show is insane. But you know what? I should probably give you a heads up. You see, if you don't like animation violence, and if you were never a fan of The Boys live action series to begin with, well then Diabolical is not for you. Because trust me, what you see on these episodes are twisted to the core. Sure, some of them can get surprisingly romantic and dramatic, but mangled limbs and blown out torso and shots of intestines are par for the course. Diabolical is only for those of us who have a wicked sense of humor and a strong stomach. It's absurd, outrageous, and gnarly, and I think this is a really cool way of expanding the world of The Boys. I'm aware that they're also developing separate spin-offs in addition to the original show, but for now, it's quite the trip seeing the various effects that Compound V can have on obscure characters. This kinda reminds me of the first few seasons of Smallville, when debris and shrapnels of kryptonite turn townsfolk into all kinds of villains. So yeah, Diabolical is absolutely bonkers. What do you get when you let some of the most maniacal minds in entertainment today write their own animated shorts set in the world of The Boys? You'd get The Boys Presents Diabolical, an 8-episode animated anthology series that plunges elbow deep into the unseen crevices of superhero violence audiences have devoured and emerges with a fistful of insanity. From Homelander's first mission/mistake and A Home for Kids who didn't quite get the A-list superpowers, to Butcher and Hughie in the style of the original comics, The Boys Presents Diabolical has something for everyone who enjoys blood-drenched but also shockingly emotional television. It's cartoons with the safeties off. It's unseen stories within the Boys universe, brought to life by some of the most creative minds in entertainment today, such as Awkwafina, Garth Ennis, Elliot Glazer, Ilana Glazer, Evan Goldberg, Seth Rogen, Andy Samberg, and Aisha Tyler. Obviously, this entire franchise is based on Garth Ennis' popular comic books, but this show is more of an anthology, meaning there's no one big connecting storyline. Each episode is its own entity. There are a total of 8 episodes, all of which are premiering March 4th for you to stream on Prime Video worldwide. So yeah, you can finish binge watching the whole thing in one afternoon if you want to. What will blow your mind is the stunning and unique animation style that each episode features. The first one, for example, is obviously a play on the classic Looney Tunes, on which the characters don't have a lot of dialogues. And then there are episodes that have anime vibe to it, and one that has sort of a painting animation art. I mean, it looks exquisite and striking. And the rest have a more basic approach, but they still leave quite an impression. But the point is, these wonderful animators went above and beyond to make the aesthetics on these already out-of-the-box stories look even more visually appealing. Just like with any anthology, of course you're gonna find yourself picking and choosing favorites. If you ask me, my favorite is Laser Baby's Day Out. I mean, come on, Baby's Day Out remains one of the most hilarious movies ever made. So for The Boys to pay homage to it in its own wacky way is just a no-brainer. My second favorite would have to be Boyd in 3D. The Glazers brilliantly make fun of today's social media frenzy in a form of a couple who have the most insecure views of themselves. This episode goes from 0 to 60 in illustrating how internet fame can reward and backfire within a blink of an eye. The episodes that I still like but are more tragic than funny are the ones with Soup rejects killing their parents and the John and Soon Hee tale, which I believe was written by Andy Samberg. Who knew that SNL legend Andy Samberg has a soft spot for the sentimental? Don't get me wrong, the ultra violence on them is still jaw-dropping, but these 2 episodes have a mildly emotional touch to them. And my least favorite episode would have to be the one that Awkwafina wrote, BFFs. I love the animation and I'm sure Awkwafina meant well, but the story she cooked up here is just weird and off-putting and tepid. But hey, that's just my opinion. So yeah, in conclusion, what more can I say other than enjoy these 8 incredibly crazy animated shorts in all their unapologetic, irreverent, blood-soaked glory. Once again, The Boys Presents Diabolical is not for everybody, but it sure as hell is for you and me messed up mofos.